Live from the beautiful sun-kissed island of Kauai, it's Animal Talking. Today, join Gary and his guests, Tim Schafer, and the crew from What's Good Games. And now, because we still can't really go anywhere or do anything, here's your host, Gary Whitta. Adam, this is our third show in 3 days. Not only did we do a banger of a show Wednesday night and a banger last night, we're going to talk about that in a moment. Here we are, less than 12 hours, back again. I want to take this opportunity to sincerely and publicly apologize to my lovely and beautiful wife and executive producer, Leah. I've gotten so kind of obsessed with getting the show up on the air and making it good. That it has really kind of, like I said, thrown out my work-life balance, my family work balance. We are going to fix that, Adam. We're getting back on track. Going forward, we're probably gonna cut back to doing either one show a week or two at the very most. But that will absolutely depend on conversations that I have with you, Adam, with Leah, and with everyone else who helps on the show. But most importantly with Leah, because she's the one who puts up with. She carries most of the burden of me being so insufferable and absent-minded. Here is Jessica hiding upstairs in my bedroom last night, facing against the wall like something out of the Blair Witch Project, in case Elijah came upstairs and recognized her character, because he knew her character. He would recognize her from when he went. Please welcome to the show. I'm so glad he's here. He's a great guest for today. Please welcome to the show the wonderful Tim Schafer.
Sorry if I was late. I was just checking your turnip prices. So far, so good.
Yeah,
just really look into the camera.
Just right into the camera. Just right into the camera. That's how you do it.
I'm a little self-conscious about my look. I want to say someone backstage asked me, "What's wrong with my teeth?" Oh, yeah, he's hiding.
Yeah, what's up with the buck teeth?
You thought you were gonna get sympathy, Tim.
Yeah, no sympathy.
You know, it's obviously a valuable service that they provide over there at the American Girl doll store. But like, I gotta wonder if the people that are doing the hair and the nails over there are a little bit embittered because they felt like they would be working in like a real hair salon or something, and now they're doing dolls. And this is like, what's happened to me? The whole reason why this show exists and why it works is because no one's got anything better to do. Early in your career, you had this amazing reputation in the Mansion and Day of the Tentacle, and you already were known as this very talented developer who had made these amazing games. I've done it again, Adam. I put the current up live with special Tim Schafer. So I'm going to change it right now.
Yeah.
Special guest.
You don't want to get the regular Tim Schafer. You want to get the special Tim Schafer. My phone interview with David Fox when I was trying to get the job, he's like, "What of our games have you played?" And I was like, "Well, I really love Ball Blaster. I love Ball Blaster." And
oh my God,
David Fox was like, "Oh, Ball Blaster was what it was called when it was pirated. That was the cracked version of."
Oh shit! I can get them on in June. I can't get them on in May. They're fully booked, but I can get them on in June. Let's work
it's
something
gone
out.
Your head, Gary. You have just gotten too. You need to increase the size of your head. It took me a while to understand the game. At first, I was mad because every time I wanted to get through my chores for Nook, his store was closed, and I'm like, "What kind of game is this?" And then I finally got back into it, and I had the first. I got really into it, and then I started getting more into it, and then I got obsessed with it, and then I got a strategy guide for it, and I started time traveling and doing all these crazy, going to every holiday to make sure I saw every holiday and getting every fish and everything, and it's like going crazy with it. And then I just all of a sudden kind of hit this wall. Like I maxed out everything. I had 4 different houses on that same island that were all me in different personalities, and
oh, wow.
it was getting a little too crazy. And then I just chilled out, and I just started going to the island every day and just messing around with different projects and stuff. And I realized this the statement about life that the game makes is every day you got to do a little work, you got to shake some trees, you got to talk to everybody, you got to be a little bit social, and you got to water your flowers, and then you got to relax. And it's like this beautiful statement about how you can't do everything in one day.
This whole game has kind of like a Jimmy Buffett vibe to it. Like, chill out. My kid has a Switch Lite because it's perfect for her little kid hands.
To teach her about expectations.
Yeah,
you'll always have less than me, daughter. Right?
You make games for a living. When you see some of these things that baffle us, like, well, you can only buy one jacket or one, you can buy a jacket and pants and Able Sisters, but you can't buy 2 jackets. I can't use the ATM because someone's on the island.
The game's always teaching you to wait, guys. The game's always teaching you patience. Say thank you for teaching me patience, Animal Crossing. I can't have everything I want all the time. Listening to you talk is like listening to a lot of fans of video games who are mad at designers because, why did they make this choice? Why did they make this choice? And a lot of things are not your choice when you're making a game because you're like, oh my God, we got 2 weeks to go. Can we do this feature or this feature? Well, this feature might explode their Xbox and kill their cat. So we'll fix that bug and we'll leave this other one. There's a lot of these just These are the choices. Oh, thanks for clapping.
Every celebrity guest that I have on here, I invite them to vent about the things in Animal Crossing that they don't like, in the hopes that if enough celebrities complain, Nintendo might actually change something and fix it.
He does invite everyone to say that, but before they get the chance to even say anything, he cuts them off and goes into his own rant about what he hates.
Yeah.
It's true.
I can tell.
It's true.
Is there any truth to the rumor that you're personally making Skate 4?
You should rename the show Gary Talks About Celebrities.
And at the time that he was very famous, there was a very popular TV game show called the $64,000 Question. This is actually the real reason you're on the show. Tim, can you get Jack Black on the show? Will you give him a call? Will you text him? Will you tell him that he needs to get on the show?
I knew that's what you wanted. Oh, you don't even want me at all.
Linda, listen about
They're sitting waiting for us.
Wait, what's going on? Get off the stage! Get off the stage! Adam,
No.
I swear I will pull the plug on the stream. I will do it. I've got a button right here that says end stream, and I will pull it.
They have wands.
us.
Tim, did you miss us?
Get off the stage.
I knew you couldn't keep them backstage forever. They're like, talk about us.
You're talking about other people.
Stop talking about Jack Benny and talk about people who are alive.
I had Mary Kish from Twitch on the show. I was very nice to her.
She's great.
She went and shook my money trees, stole my bells, and wrote a note on my message board saying, "Ha ha, I stole your money," and drew a picture of her doing it.
Was that a metaphor for something, or you mean she actually shook?
It was
your
a metaphor
trees
for betrayal. It's my pleasure to welcome to the show from What's Good Games, Brittany Bombacker, Andrea Renee, and Christine Steimer.
They're so boring. Would you guys just storm the set?
No, Tim, you're great.
They're
No, you're great, Tim.
We
trashed
Hey,
the
we
green room.
didn't steal your money. We didn't touch your stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, do you know how many big celebrities want to get on this show?
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go.
And I'm blanking them all because I want my friends on them. My friends take priority. You guys are my friends.
Aw.
Gene, I will let you on a little secret. I was convinced for a long time that you. I'm not convinced. I don't know if it's true, not true now, but I was convinced for a long time that you don't like me.
What? I don't. What? Why would I not? Why would I not like you?
Well, I mean, I just assume that everybody doesn't like me. What is going on with the zombie dress that you've got going on here?
Is it not obvious? Okay, so last night I polled my Twitter followers and I said, what do I wear? Do I wear something from Zelda, from Yakuza, or do I go as a zombie? Something from Zelda actually won, but I said, fuck that, I want to wear this zombie dress.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
Oh, yeah. Do you do that by just like nudging the thumbstick? Is that how you do that? Let's see the butt. If you want to be objectified, Tim, let's really do it. Let's see the butt. Come on, there you go. There you go. That's what I want to see.
He's so beautiful.
In fact, hold on. Live with special guests. What Good Games? What's Good Games? There you go. You're updated.
Games?
What's Good Games?
Take a shot every time Gary mentions another celebrity.
Yep. Name shots. Name drop shots.
If you watch this show regularly, look, this whole show is, it's a late night talk show. It's celebrity focused. I'm allowed to indulge my celebrity obsession in this show.
That's not how, is that, okay.
Tim,
Yeah, that's what happens on talk shows.
Do you host a late night talk show?
You're right. What do I know? I don't know nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Please stay in your lane, all of you.
We quickly bonded over banging Dragon Age characters. I believe that's how we first started talking.
I think so. Yeah. I pretty much asked, I was like, Greg, you need to introduce me to Andrea because she's another badass lady in the industry and I would like to meet her. And then he finally did that. And then we became friends.
Back when I was living in San Francisco and I was contracting, I really missed having a weekly show. I was just picking up gigs here and there. And I was like, what can I do to get back to talking about video games every week in a dedicated place? And so I actually spitballed some ideas with Alexa Ray Korea. And I was like, what if we started a show? And so we were kind of brainstorming about what the show would be. And, we talked about doing a podcast. And that's when we were like, well, we can't just do it with the two of us. Who can we bring on board? And Alexa was like, Brittany has a podcast. And I was like, actually, I totally forgot that Brittany has a podcast because I mostly watch Brittany's YouTube channel, Blonde Nerd, and her Let's Play videos. And so I was like, well, let's talk to Britt. And then Britt's like, OMG, we should talk to Steimer. And at the time, Steimer was doing her own channel. And so I didn't think desire to do more content. And lo and behold, did I know she actually was desperately wanting to do content with other people. And boom, What's Good Games.
So,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm going to be very nice, and I'm going to run this entire 2-minute and 18-second clip, this trailer
Oh,
for
wow.
What's Good Games.
Wow.
So sit back and enjoy, and here's the
I think
magic.
Gary just has to go to the
enough.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Gotta get to the bathroom.
Use it.
Sidewalk, pavement, boot, trunk, bombacker, brombacker. You know, that's just how I was brought up, Tim. Brittany, I love you dearly, but would you mind going back to your seat? You're kind of freaking me out.
It's really freaky.
Yeah, I don't like
Going
it.
for it.
What is the future of What's Good Games? You've already grown. It's already had this incredible growth in a very, very short time.
We had some ideas for things that we wanted to do in 2020 that are obviously on hold because everybody's world is upside down right now, and it's really impossible to predict how the rest of this year is going to go. But I think one of the big things we wanted to do was start to bring on more voices to What's Good, and we were super excited to announce that Rihanna Manuel joined us.
You guys are celebrating your 3rd anniversary tomorrow, is that right? And you've got like a special anniversary thing happening to celebrate that. Is that right?
Yeah, we are starting our anniversary stream at 12 p.m. tomorrow. We are doing all kinds of really cool things.
My house right now on my island is a hot mess. I walked in, there were bugs skittering all over the carpet of my house. I walked out of the house, I had bedhead because apparently I had been sleeping for these past 3 weeks.
I was like a reptile wrangler for a little bit in my early 20s, and I would take
Wait, what?
snakes and lizards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I took snakes and lizards and bugs, and one of them, which was a tarantula, to children's parties or libraries or whatever to teach the children about the animals. And tarantulas are never in a million fucking years going to run after you like that. So I just thought it was a weird game design choice.
I recently watched this video on YouTube, and I think it's since been taken down, and it was called Imagine Animal Crossing with the quality of life issues we actually want. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Adam won't
Yeah.
let me watch that fake direct because he knows I'm going to rage. When I'm in my house where my storage lives, just assume that anything's in my storage is in my pockets. Why is that so hard?
You want it to teleport from your attic into your pockets.
Tim,
Yes.
Tim, you had your
It's like
Tim,
when you
you
go
had
to the bench,
Tim,
Tim,
you
it
had
should
your
just
turn.
know about the storage.
You had your chance, Tim. How about batch crafting? Tim, explain to me why that's not a thing. Is that a hard thing to code? Hey, can I just make 5 fish bait at once, please? You don't want to see the guy that's got his hand up Cookie Monster's asshole. You want to see Cookie Monster.
What? Wait, what?
Oh,
wow.
that
What?
took a turn.
Didn't you do a whole thing with Cookie Monster one time? Maybe that's why
Cookie
I thought of
Monster's
it.
asshole. I did.
I remember
Tim.
that, Tim.
You're-
After all this celebrity name dropping, how are we not recognizing the fact that Tim met Cookie Monster?
If you ever wanted to get Cookie Monster on your show, you kind of blew it by bringing up his anus. Like, that's not the way to start with Cookie Monster.
Animal Talking has its own subreddit, reddit.com/r/animal talking. If you want to join that community, join that and Cookie Monster's asshole at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Animal talking.
Andrea,
I already told it.
I'm not kidding. Get out of
Oh
this.
my God.
You got to get out of that seat.
Gary set it up because this is how Carson did it. You had to climb over the host chair to get to the
Yeah, it's a
podium
classic
before you wanted to come and-
Oh,
it's a
yeah,
classic
of
talk
course,
show
of
staple.
course.
Have you never seen the Tonight Show?
What is brown and sticky?
I don't know. What is brown and
That's
sticky?
dick.
Brownie.
A stick. You
Don't,
blew
don't
so
step on his joke. You don't step on his joke.
If I can forgive you for giving Costume Quest a 7, I can forgive this.
Wow.
What do you call a teacher who never farts in public?
I don't know. What do you call a teacher who never farts in public?
A private tutor.
You know what?
Yeah.
What do you call a dog magician?
I don't know. What do you call a dog magician?
A labracadabrador.
Oh my god.
That is why does Donkey Kong always brush his teeth?
I don't know. Why does Donkey Kong always brush his teeth?
To prevent tooth decay.
Ah,
All right, it's a
okay,
it's a
yeah.
thinker.
DK.
I did it. I popped off.
No, but you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to.
Well,
Oh.
Adam,
You
Adam,
don't deserve entertainment.
Adam.
That's what I say.
Adam.
Off, off, off.
Allow me all, please, to thank all of my guests, Tim Schafer, and from What's Good Games, Brittany Brombacher, Christine Steimer, and Andrea Renee. Yay! I love it. I love it.